welcome back. Now we just want to see how things are going, so we just go straight to the journal. We already find Liara Azzoni. Okay, it was the prologue. In Citadel we expose Saren, which was the first part of the story. Then we found Garrus and Rex. We went away from the Citadel and we went to a planet to find Dr. Liara Azzoni, and she's an archaeologist and she's one of the main characters of the story of Mass Effect. Then we have in Feros, we have the Geth attack. In Noveria we have to go to peak 15, and I was already going there, so I was on I want to just do things properly, so my dialogue options were very low. So now we see if we unlocked the dialogue options. That's why we will go just back there. Then in Noveria, yeah, that's what we have to obtain, the Garage Pass. We have to obtain the Garage Pass, so you need to acquire a pass to leave Port Hanshen. Only Anoles and the important managers have them. Then in Noveria, so there are the third mission is to Gianna Proposu. Gianna Parazzini wants you to persuade Lorik to give his evidence to her and testify against Anoles, which is a corrupted politician. That's how things are. Then that's all the things we found. So actually I should just do some lives only about all the documentation that the game gives. Unusual reading, investigate system. So there are other solar system that they just need to be explored. In the Citadel, report a request. Deliver OSD, which I don't really know what is it. A reporter might be interested in the OSD containing first illegal activities. It could make a good story. Then we have the UNC missing survey team. So travel to the Anteus system in the Hades Gamma cluster to look for the missing survey team. So probably that's just a secondary mission, but it's really important, because if we do more of the secondary missions, you know, we just make the first mission a bit more easier. That's how RPG role-playing game works, which is something nice. So we have a lot of things here to do about our character. Journal, which we already saw. Codex. There are a lot of things here just to read.
Combat hard suits use a dual layer system to protect the wearer. The inner layer consists of fabric armor with kinetic padding. Areas that don't need to be flexible, such as the chest or shins, are reinforced. Biotics is the ability of rare individuals to manipulate dark energy and create mass effect fields through the use of electrical impulses from the brain. Intense training and surgically implanted amplifiers are necessary for a biotic to produce mass effect fields powerful enough for practical use. The relative strength of biotic abilities varies greatly among species and with each individual. There are three branches of biotics. Telekinesis uses mass-lowering fields to levitate or impel objects. Mass-raising kinetic fields are used to block or pin objects. Spatial distortion uses rapidly shifting mass fields to shred objects.
So that's actually the science behind Mass Effect, and it's really nice actually, because for example about when we have to travel from a system to another, the kind of teleporter works in space and time, because obviously from the solar system we see other stars, we see other stars how they were years ago. So I think that that's what also explain. That's why the name Mass Effect, because it's a Mass Effect and then the science behind it, which these civilizations, they just use alien technology that allow them to travel around the universe. So I don't think they have issues of space and time, and that's quite nice because it's just the science behind this Mass Effect space game opera. So that's really interesting. There are, so here in fact we talk about weapons, armor and equipment, technology, so exactly the science behind Mass Effect, ships and vehicles, which is more something more practical that we will use, planets and location, humanity and the System Alliance. So why humanity is involved, what is the System Alliance, then there is the Citadel and the galactic government, because there are other alien species, aliens, non-sapient creatures like animals, and aliens, non-council races, and aliens. So it's like we are the humans and there are animals, but in other planets is also the same. That's, you know, the science that is behind. So if we go on humanity,
The Systems Alliance is an independent supranational government representing the interests of humanity as a whole. The Alliance is responsible for the governance and defense of all extrasolar colonies and stations. The Alliance grew out of the various national space programs as a matter of practicality. Sol's planets had been explored and exploited through piecemeal national efforts. The expense of colonizing entire new solar systems could not be met by any one country. With humans knowing that alien contact was inevitable, there was enough political will to jointly fund an international effort. Still, the Alliance was often disregarded by those on Earth until the First Contact War. While the national governments dithered and bickered over who should lead the effort to liberate Shanxi, the Alliance fleet struck decisively. Post-war public approval gave the Alliance the credit.
obviously there are some books about Mass Effect. I can just have a look. I don't know if maybe I have a couple of them here. Some time ago I was buying, more than 10 years ago I think now, I was buying Mass Effect Revelation, which explained the story that is behind Mass Effect, mostly explained the story of Captain Anderson, and he was with Saren, so there is the story. You know, they were just messing up all around. Some things happened to Captain Anderson. Then there are a lot of details about Saren, which is the main villain of Mass Effect 1. And also there are many other things that, you know, there are a lot of books about Mass Effect. And I also have the comic book, which is really interesting. That's just small stories, but this one is really interesting. There are a lot of details about that. Then there is also the Mass Effect Evolution, this one, which is a comic book and is done very well. So Mass Effect Evolution is about, it is written here, Yeah, here there are some details like in the year 2157, first contact has become humanity's first interstellar war and maybe its last. 8 years ago, the people of Earth discovered something astounding near Pluto. Part of the network of ancient devices, the mass relay allowed humans to venture into a galaxy teeming with life. Others did not welcome the new arrivals, long established in the galaxy's political scene. The militaristic Turians challenged humanity's right to find its destiny into the stars. So there is all the backstory of the actual game, because there is Mass Effect, the first, the second, the third, and then Andromeda. And yeah, once you go deep into it, it's really nice. The other one is about yeah, this one also is about Liara, because Shepard will die and then will be kind of resurrect through technology. So it's all the stories that are behind this amazing game actually. So I'm really happy that they did the Legendary Edition, and I do not criticize that much Andromeda. The only thing that I say is probably Andromeda was not developed properly the way how a game has to be developed in 2017, but at the same time it's just a small story, but could be something nice. So I hope that Mass Effect will have a sequel, and we'll have many other games like that, the same universe. Unfortunately, social media people exaggerate, and now all the games that they see, they just over criticize most of the times. So I hope that there are also people that will just think and find not a compromise but a good balance in between the producers of this game and the gamers actually. So this is a complicated story. So
The system.
okay, we go back to the game. Just go downstairs. So something important is to equip them. Maybe if they, I don't know, just human and Krogan, nothing else. Still have to do a lot of missions. Rex, Garrus, Kaiden, and Ashley. Yeah, I think Ashley needs some update. Example, Explorer 2 should be better now. And then, no. Even the weapons. I think the best is Garrus. He already has Reaper 3, so we can give the Reaper 3 to we are. Which I already have. So only Ashley. So Ashley needs the Reaper 3. Let me see about if there is some good armor here.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
Okay, sniper rifle. Heavy armor, which I cannot use. Light armor, Mantis 5. I don't know if I can afford it. Cost 24,000. 24. I have. Yeah, I think yeah, because what I have to do with the money? Just buy things. Okay. See for myself, then I go just back here. Mantis 5, yeah, I see the difference. So I was still with Scorpion 1. I was with Scorpion 1. So this one is amazing because damage protection, now I'm 12, this one will be 20. Shields, this one is 84, this one will be 180, which is a lot. Tech biotic protection, 20 against 28. So that's good, not bad. So we just try this one. Transfer installed upgrades to the new item, yes. Oh yeah, that's nice. Then we also have to see, I have the shield generator, regenerator too. Should be alright with me. TA, MXW, 800, whatever. Okay. All right, that's all for now. But sometimes I will just do sessions where, because it's an RPG, and obviously that's what it requires. So to play in a very good way this RPG and others, especially the tactical ones like XCOM or the other one, what's the name, Wasteland 3, that I'm also playing. It is important not just to play like an action adventure, you just go, but also just when you are in your base, in your starship, whatever, just to manage all the weapons, all the armor, even the journal, just to see your mission. So it's really important. That's also part of the good RPGs, good games like that. So you can just read, and there is a lot of stories. So there is a lot of stories, there is a lot of details that even before I didn't see, like this one. Keep searching for more elements and minerals as you travel. Survey any that you find, and then in the first Mass Effect there is like metals is 4 to 20, heavy metals is 1 to 20, rare earth 2 to 20, gases 4 to 6. So probably something will come up. So it's really interesting, and yeah, that's one part of this game is just to read the stories, have some books, some comic books too, and read the story behind, and that's how it is supposed to be if you like a game like this. Otherwise, if you don't like games like that, just try something else. But there are menus, there are a lot of things to read, so I will do just some videos where I don't fight. I just manage the menus and read some of the stories. So that's the beauty of this kind of games also. So see you next time.